or good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you're at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you give me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this live stream, please make sure to double tap that screen or tap on that thumbs up to give me a like. Oh, my alfalfa sticking up. All right, to give me a thumbs up, to give me a like, let me know in the comment section below how you resonate with this general daily reading. Yes, today is March 10th and we're going to tap into the energy. So right off the bat, I'm getting a 13 energy with today being the 10th, and then the 3, which talks about endings, completions, which adds up to a 4. So it's, letting you know that you're protected while you're going your transformation as you are rising up out of the ashes of what no longer serves you, like a phoenix. All right. Then we have the energy of the overall year as a 1, realizing at this point in this time of this year that you already have everything you need within you. Everything that you have been looking for outside of yourself has already resided within yourself. So a lot of you, I feel, are going through some sort of an awakening here, because you got the 3 and then you got the master number 11. You're going through some sort of an awakening where you are mastering being balanced between your head and your heart, or your heart and your soul, or your intuition, trusting where you put your focus. And it is the overall energy of a 5, which talks about changes, all the challenges that you've endured that have made you look or reflect upon what needs to be changed, like addressing that shadow side of who you are. All right. So if you're watching this video after I do the live stream, please make sure to double tap that thumbs up. Give me a like if you resonate with this reading. And then after it is done uploading, by all means, go right ahead and share it with somebody who you think will resonate with it. All right. And I got to thank the hater. So if you're a hater and you're in this, thank you for the view. I appreciate it. Because whether you realize it or not, you are helping the channel out with your view, even with your attacks as well. So yeah. All right. So today is March 10th already. Happy birthday to all the Pisces out there. I keep wanting to mention that to who has a birthday today. May all your wishes and dreams come true. For my high vibrational Pisces, make sure to double tap that screen, please. It's greatly appreciated. We're going to start off with some wisdom that you need to know for today, March 10th. What's some wisdom that the collective needs to know today, March 10th? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. By the book. Look, there's that master number 11 I was talking about. So as you can see, there is some elephants on here. Elephants to me represent abundance. You can see that these elephants are in a line. So I feel like there's some things lining up for you when it comes to abundance, because I also see elephants as Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha ushers in divine abundance, unlimited abundance. So something could be coming in 3s. It could be either something small here at first, or it could be something huge coming at first, and then you got 2 other little things coming your way. All right, for some of you. But again, the master number 11 with the 10 and year of the 1. Mastering something, and you can see how these elephants are all looking forward. They're moving forward in a line, so things are definitely lining up for you. Something by the book, something that is, I feel, according to divine timing for some of you. So we are going to read this card. Abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, and universal laws. Okay, so mastering this universal law or respect. The universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provides a framework of human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them, rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to universal laws, and it'll be easier to go by the book at this time. So something about the universe, spiritual laws coming through here. Right? So when it comes to relationships, getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, or experience. Find the middle ground that allows a relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Play things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform to the way you want to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. So, right off the bat, there could be somebody either in your energy or around your community or in your circle of people who are um, maybe breaking spiritual laws and trying to pressure others to see something from their point of view instead of allowing them to see something from their own eyes, from their own lenses, right? So, prosperity message. At this time, you can expect a return of your investment. Whatever you have pursued, be it a dream you've long cherished, or a skill you've cultivated, or a service you've called to, will come to you if you're willing to go by the book. You don't need to reinvent the wheel to be successful. Follow in the footsteps of others who have already achieved the things you're striving for. You can learn a lot by observing the structures they are already working on. Your creative projects and commitment to prosperity are in alignment with the needs of the world, but impatience may tempt you to cut corners to get there more. Stick with that. Stick with what you know works, and you will attract abundance. Remember, I said about Lord Ganesha coming through here, something about abundance. Um, for some of you, you can somebody in the community or around you or on an energetic level who is trying to cut corners, trying to like I said, breaking some sort of spiritual law, some sort of universal law, right? Um, all right, so let's take a look at the deck, and we have come to the edge. Come to the edge. So you can see that, look, all these rows looks like hearts, and that's really crazy because I cut up strawberries this morning, and I swear one of my strawberries was heart shaped. So here is a lot of rose petals. So somebody could be pushed to the edge, like their comfort zone. Thank you, Spirit. With the 36 here, adding up to a 911. So they could be pushed to the edge of their comfort zone here. Oh, yeah. So, um, right? But when they're pushed to the end of their comfort zone, they're going to see like their milk and honey. They're going to see something sweet, See how she's looking back? So it's not looking back to the past. It's about learning them lessons from the past. So you literally have somebody in your energy who is so focused on your past and don't want to see the changes that you've made in the future. But what I see you looking at, collective, is looking back at the past and saying, wow, I can really see the sweetness of the changes that I've made, that I have learned from leaving my comfort zone and learning them lessons, right? So we do have TikTok. So we could be talking about um the social media TikTok, but this is talking about TikTok when it comes to time. So what shadows are you facing? Feeling orphaned, feeling rejected, feeling alienated. But what you need to understand is that you wasn't orphaned, you wasn't rejected, you wasn't alienated. You were being set, you were being prepared for something. You're being prepared for some sort of a deep, deep knowing within yourself. A lot of ancestral wisdom coming through here. All right. When it comes to soulmates. Oh my goodness. So I feel like for some of you, again, maybe on a twin flame journey. So it's just a matter of timing. See these two hands reaching out? It's just a matter of timing. So it's like, get out of your own way, right? And when I look at it this way, she's actually looking to the future. When I face the screen, she's looking to the past. So it's like something is being reflected back to you here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put this deck somewhere where the wind don't blow it away. Alrighty, so what angel is bringing this message to the collective? Please and thank you. I see I have some viewers. Please hit that thumbs up. Double tap your screen or literally hit the thumb. All right, so we're definitely mastering something. You know, and on this card, I'm looking at it, at these three elephants going to the left, which means past energy. But I'm also looking at the card, and it's like they're in a desert, right? There's nothing there, right? There's nothing in that desert. Alrighty, what angel is bringing this message through or this wisdom to the collective? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, Archangel Shamuel. Telling you peace comes from remembering that only love is the real emotion. And see, he's setting a dove free. So Archangel Shamuel is telling you, remember, don't forget about love. Don't give up on love, because something is in divine order. Something has to be done by the book. And they're both looking to the left. So something about some sort of past experience. On the bottom of the deck, we have Archangel Raphael, so it could have something to do with somebody's health. Eat a healthful diet and get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. And you have Archangel Raphael and that. So Archangel Raphael is coming through here. So somebody from the past could have broke spiritual law and tried to affect somebody else. For some of you, maybe it's mental health, maybe it's physical health, maybe it's emotional health, maybe it is even spiritual health. All right, so I feel like there is definitely something in divine order when it comes to a soulmate. But I feel like, again, something is coming in threes here. So make sure that you take the break. Make sure you have a healthy emotional state, a healthy mental state, a healthy spiritual state, a healthy body state, because when this comes in, you need to be in that healthy state of mind, that healthy state emotionally. Because one's out of whack, they're all out of whack. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pull a starseed message. Yeah. So gratitude popped out. This card pops out a lot. See, there's that portal opening. To me, this looks like a spirit guide or an angel of some sort. See the little face right there? And to me, this looks like the body. Gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. And that's what Archangel Chamuel was saying. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So there could be some sort of a miracle happening, something that you've been praying for. But the universe is trying to bring it through, and you have to, like, there has to be divine order to how this manifests. So your love is shining, like it's, your love light is turned on. The more at peace you are on a mental level, the more your love light shines outside of you. On the bottom of the deck, we have wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. That is why I always thank my haters. Because if it was the haters stalking my channel, I wouldn't be getting as many views. And then the other day when the haters come on and stop my live stream, I jump right back on. And then I had all you beautiful people come back to my live stream. I had like 7 or 8 thumbs up on that the second live stream. It didn't stop me, right? So what they don't understand is the more they try to stop me, the more the universe shows them that, like, they try to stop me, the more that I grow. That I grow on my channel, I grow from the experience, I grow from the challenge, okay? Your being creative is a wonderful way to witness the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. And then we have the channel card on the underneath that. So yeah, something about the channel and how, you know, when you get pushed to the edge, it brings you out of being comfortable in this energy of impatientness or anger or frustration, or you know what I mean, that makes you unhealthy on all levels. So give your cares and worries to Archangel Raphael and Archangel Chamuel and allow them to take the heaviness away. Because guess what? They're going to throw the book at these people from the past who have broken spiritual law here. See how they're all hanging on to each other's tail? So be grateful for the challenges, because them challenges is actually bringing you the best of the best, if that makes sense. So today I got out the chakra love cards as well. So Archangel Chamuel, can we have a chakra card for the collective? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have a chakra card? Oh, we got a bunch of them. On the bottom of the deck, we have harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Chakra balance. Green jasper, turquoise, and labradorite. And that's really crazy because I have my selenite and I had it sitting on the top of my head because selenite is a good cleanser. And I just found out that it is also a good weapon to use against the darkness. So if you have a piece of selenite, put it on you, put it in your pillow, put it on your body, put it in your sacred space. And the lady thought about crushing it up and putting it like on your doorway to block evil entities or any evil intentions from entering your house. So I'm like, yeah. So everything happens for a reason, right? I've always been a big selenite kind of person. And then when she said that, it was like the divine using her as a spiritual weapon to help me out, because I've been enduring so much spiritual attacks, a demonic attack. So I have my selenite on me right now. I had it on the top of my head. That's why I had an alfalfa when I started the screen. So we have throat chakra, Amazonite, creativity. I use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. So get yourself some Amazonite. And I think that that's what this is. Amazonite. It'll help with your throat chakra. We have the crown chakra, rainbow moonstone. I don't have a piece out right now. Calmness to calm your monkey mind. Do not feed the animal. So remember I said about um, mental health here, right? So rainbow moonstone will help to calm that monkey mind. You don't want to keep feeding that monkey mind a bunch of bananas because it's gonna keep it active, right? And we have root chakra, red jasper, grounding. Seek your roots deep, connect them to the heart of the earth. So red jasper will help to ground your root chakra. So yeah, and then we have third eye chakra, labradorite. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So a lot of you may be having a lot of premonition dreams. You may be seeing a lot of things in your dreams. We have root chakra, and we skip straight to the throat chakra, and then we go to the third eye and the crown chakra. So grounding your energy will help to translate whatever um, downloads that is coming through your higher self in your dream state, your crown chakra. So again, I had that selenite sitting right here, and I'm like, I'll get ready to start that live stream. I better remove it, right? So it'll help to definitely calm that monkey mind. It'll help to calm that mental health issue where you're worried, you're stressed, you're burdened, maybe not sleeping right, and overeating, like using food as a comfort mechanism, guilty, you know, because of the stress that we have been carrying. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the crows want to warn us about today. So again, if you want to grab a piece of paper and write these names down, we have Amazonite, Amazonite, Amazonite. We have rainbow moonstone. You already know how to spell rainbow. Moon, Moon, stone, moonstone. It's white with black specks in it. Not oh, what the heck? I can't think of the other one, but I have I just don't have it out. Red jasper. You know what the color red is? Jasper, Jasper, and labradorite, Labradorite. So those are the crystals that are recommended to help master something with master number 11. All right, what are the crows warning the collective about today? What are the crows warning the collective about today? This will help to expand your mind, expand your third eye. You can even take that selenite or the labradorite and put it on your third eye. I literally one time put my fire finger on a lady's third eye and opened it right up. It's like, of course, I'd turn on my Reiki, but I still did it. So there's several ways that you can actually open up your third eye. But I recommend before you make sure that you ground your energy, whether it's through a salt bath, going outside, putting your feet on the ground, putting your butt on the ground. Visualize that tailbone root rooting into the heart of Mother Earth. This will help to transmute any worry, any stress. All right. So what would you like to warn the collective about today? Please and thank you, Kurt. Teamwork. Yeah. So I feel like, again, by the book, somebody here was a predator that teamed up with other people. And now you have your angels, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Samuel, your guardian angel, Most High God, whoever you call that. I call him Jesus. And Archangel Michael, all teaming up together to chase this predator away. Because you do have somebody who is breaking spiritual law here. Could be 3 people. And then on the bottom of the deck, preparation. So again, you have been prepared for this. Or you have three people from the past who are preparing to come in and trigger you or push you to the edge, or, or maybe they're worried about that, right? So let's go ahead and talk about teamwork. The Crows have mastered teamwork. Mobbing is one. See, mob, something about the mob, maybe. Be aware of that. That's real. It's real. The mob's real. The mafia is real. I actually know somebody who's in the mob, who's like head of the mob. Yeah, it is real. And he tried to trick me into getting stuck in the mob. If you know anything about the mob, you know how they try to trick you to get you stuck in, and then the only way out is through, and I was like, nah, I know that trick. Nope, denied. All right, so mobbing is one example of how crows work together on a common goal. When an intruder or predator enters their territory, the birds jump into orchestrated action. Each member of the group holds an advantageous position in fighting off the threat. Call upon your team, your family, your friends to assist you in facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. Teamwork strengthens bonds, creates positive memories, and reinforces awareness that you are not alone. So, this Master 11, you have three people from your past who are orchestrating some sort of a plan to come at you. So you need to be ready for this. And that goes right along with a dream I had last night. I did literally have a dream where I'm not going to say who it was, but I don't even know what she has against me because I never did anything to her. But she showed up in a car with two other people, and she tried to come up against me, but there was another person in the dream, and he was like sitting in the background, and he was of like a law enforcement, and she didn't see him, but she come at me all boom, 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 big and bad, thought she was gonna fight me, and I was like, oh really? And when I kind of like verbally broke her down, she's like, well, then I'm just going to call the cops. Turn around, and I was like, come on. He come up, and he's like, well, I'm already here, and I seen the whole thing. Her tin hit the freaking floor. And I think she ended up getting like some sort of community service out of it. But the point is, right? You have a mob of people that are trying to come up against you, to try to create havoc, and they're preparing this, right? See the three crows? They're preparing this. So be aware not only of your surroundings, but make sure that you pray and keep yourself protected, because they can not only break the law, but maybe have people who are breaking spiritual law as well by crossing your boundaries. See how these elephants in a row, right? Like there's a boundary set, and they could be literally crossing your spiritual boundaries. And your spirit team may be stepping up to the plate and chasing them away. This is just two examples. I've had that happen to me over the weekend. I had it happen to me. You seen it on Sunday when I was doing my live stream. Somebody come in astrally and shut off my live stream. Yes, I was upset, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to restart the live stream, because I wonder why nobody was on that live stream. I had one person coming in, going out, coming in, going out. And she was using magic to stop my live stream. I think she was using necromancy. And then, because I heard the hum in my right ear, which I don't even believe anymore is my screen. And then my screen shuts off. And I'm like, okay. So I jump right back on. And then a whole group of you collective jumped on. And I got like 6 or 7 thumbs up. That's what I said. The more they attack you, the more the divine, orchestrates your glow up, your grow up, your everything. Like the more they come up against you, the more the divine brings good to you. Such as, my channel growing, and and I've noticed that. All right, so some of you may be noticing it as well. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. So we're definitely mastering something today, mastering where you put your focus, mastering your authenticity, mastering calming that monkey mind, when it comes to your mental health. I'm not sure why this particular person, like I said, has something against me. I could understand if she has something against another family member, but why me? I didn't do nothing to her. All I've ever did was be there for her. All right, so please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have some tarot cards? Yeah, so leap of faith. Remember, being pushed to the edge, because once you take that leap of faith, there's you're going to be caught in this bowl of milk and honey. See all the chakras coming out of this card? That is your chakra system. So the divine is literally working on 1, 2, 3, 4 of your chakras. Your throat chakra, your root chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra. Okay? So you got Archangel Metatron, along with Archangel Shamuel and Archangel Raphael, working with you. Archangel Metatron is the one who clears out the chakras. He's the one who works with the chakras. He's also an angel who walked here on earth. Okay? All right, so you may literally see how spark a light there. You may be literally seeing that out of your peripheral vision. See, the crows are out there screaming now. All right, Seven of Raphael. So that talks about the Seven of Cups. It talks about detoxing that stress that your mind is carrying, detoxing emotion, so that you can see things more clearly, be able to translate the signs and synchronicities that the divine is getting you. It talks about detoxing the anger that you speak, right? So it talks about detoxing your mind, your body, and your soul, and your hearts, especially your hearts. Because there's definitely some sort of an illusion that these people are putting over your life. Right? Remember, love is the only thing that is real. Everything else is just an illusion. See the chakras? We got the root chakra, the heart chakra, the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. With Archangel Metatron, he is helping you. He is helping you to clear out, detoxify all them chakras. Where did I see that? Oh, the rainbow. Right here. The rainbow. All 7 of the chakras. The Seven of Cups talks about your dreams. It all talks about daydreams, visualization. Yeah, you really need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself, because that's what these people who broke spiritual law, that were preying on downfall, that's what they were doing. They're messing with your mind. Causing a monkey to bounce around, like he's out of control. And they were feeding that monkey by causing you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, preying on your downfall. All right. Two of Michael. The Two of Michael is the Two of Swords. See, you got 2 unicorns. This one looks like he's coming in off of a cloud. 27, 72, and a number 9. 911 could be significant to you. So what they were trying to do was keep you in this energy of over analyzing, which cup should I choose, right? Which cup should I choose? Mm-hmm. I have too many in front of me. And what they were hoping that you would pick the wrong cup. Um, but the Two of Michael also talks about having a banner over your eyes, not seeing something clearly, your third eye, not wanting to see who they were and what they were doing. There was at least three of them, at least three of them. So that's that monkey mind, right? Detox that over analyzing of that monkey mind of stress, of anxiety. Um, Also learning to compromise with other people. I feel like that's what this predator is coming in to do. Will you compromise with me? It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. Because they know they have to do something. They have to do the right thing. Okay? Uh, yep, Nine of Gabriel. That stress, that worry. Um, 972 could be significant. 279 could be significant. I'm also seeing double nines. 911. So the Nine of Wands talks about you're always prepared for something. What am I prepared for? Another shoe to drop, right? You're always like looking over your shoulder. You know, you've learned all these lessons. You've healed all these wounds, but the scar still remains, regardless of the wound. But the scar still remains, which keeps it in the back of your mind. It's like I'm not going to trust anybody because every time I've opened myself up and been vulnerable with somebody, I got another wound, right? So this keeps you in that energy of preparing, you know, I'm preparing. I'm prepared for any possibility. Look, these people are preparing to do something against you. And what they're preparing to do is going to cause you a lot of grief. But Spirit is telling you to stay determined here. Detox that worry, detox that anxiety, because you'll be able to see something more clearly. Not double nine here talks about learning lessons the hard way. And I feel like that's what this predator is going to do. He is going to learn this lesson the hard way. Why? Because he don't want to give up. He don't want to stop breaking the law, breaking the spiritual law, because by the book come up in the right upright position. They're not learning their lesson. When you pray and you put up a boundary and they consistently break that law, that's a them thing. That's not a you thing. They're only doing it to create havoc in your life, to create this stress, to create this anxiety. Because why? Because they know something good is coming in for you. Something about maybe September 27th or September 9th could have been significant. July 29th could have been significant of last year. A cycle. That's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. These people are doing this just to create bumps and hinder you. Yeah, somebody wants to come back in. They're planning on coming back in, wanting to compromise after all the things that they did to you, after creating these illusions, after somebody used you as an option, right? They may have used you as an option in the past, because these elephants are going to the past. Mm-hmm. And they want to come in and compromise. Now they want to come in and bring you the truth. I'm telling you, collective, it's up to you if you let them in. But to be honest with you, and this is the honest to God truth coming right out of my mouth. If anybody that either rejected me or I rejected comes to my front door, the camera will be started. You will be recorded. And I will call 911, because I am not playing with anybody. I am done with the games. I'm done with the sneaky snakes. I'm here now with my knife out, Archangel Michael's sword, and I'm cutting your head off. I'm not going to tolerate it. So if you're watching this channel, I'm letting you know. If you are in the past, you're there for a reason. You have no reason to pop up now. Whether you rejected me or I rejected you, because if you rejected me, I healed that wound. However, the scar is still there as a reminder of that rejection, even though it's healed. There's not a scab on it, there's a scar there. If you rejected me past, that means you're not going to be moving forward to the future, because I am nobody's option. I don't care. This is giving me the energy of I tolerated you. I never celebrated you. I just used you as an option. Now I want to come in and compromise. I want to come in and have this conversation with you, because of sorry I wounded you kind of situation. I'm sorry I violated your spiritual boundaries. You can do what you want, collective, but on a personal level, somebody is receiving karma. Somebody is receiving karma. And that's why they want to come in and clear something up. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw them rocks at you. You know, I'm sorry that I throw them rocks at you and bounced them off your head. I'm sorry that I backstabbed and betrayed you. The scar is there, but the wound is healed. And the only reason they want to come in and compromise is because they are under karma. That's why. Um, they did it on purpose, right? They did it on purpose. And that's what you need to understand. So we do have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. It could be your own father. It could be a father figure. It could be a boss if you're working. It could be your divine counterpart, because we have the Emperor coming through here. The Emperor is Aries energy. We have Sagittarius coming through here. So divine timing. Let's find a solution. Let's compromise, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you an option. I'm sorry. I made the wrong decision by using you as just an option. I'm sorry. I believe somebody else over you. So you really need to be patient. You need to stand up for yourself and you need to be patient. This is a time when you need to stand. If you're a female, stand in your masculine power. Stand in your masculine power. The Empress with a lot of compassion, a lot of love. Because that wound has been healed. It's about, look, 144. Look at that. So 414 could be significant, 144 could be significant, 1144 could be significant. So you need to look up and see what 414 angel means. I can't do it on my computer out. Actually, I have my phone. Hold on 1 second. We're going to figure it out together, collective. Okay, 414 angel number signifies a message of balance, stability, and divine support. Right there. A message of stability and divine support. You got 4 crows on that card chasing that predator away. Urging, oh, daggone it. Urging you to stay persistent and dedicated to your goals to manifest your dreams. It emphasizes building a solid foundation for long-term success through hard work and positive change, often appearing as a sign of divine love. But somebody broke your spiritual laws, and the divine is stepping in. Persistence and dedication. The 414 serves as a reminder to keep working hard towards your long-term goals. Balance and growth. It encourages finding harmony between your personal, professional, and spiritual life to foster growth. Divine support and guidance. Seeing this number indicates that you are supported by the universe and the angels, making necessary positive life changes. Look at the 2 angels, Ariel and Zadkiel. We have Archangel Jeremiah, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Metatron, Shamuel, and Raphael. You got a whole team of angels surrounding you. Surrounding you. It highlights the importance of maintaining a positive mindset, calming that monkey mind right there, to turn your desires into reality, because that's what they're trying to do. Get you so stressed up that you're all over the place, right? You're bouncing around. You got this monkey bouncing from one side of your head to the other. You're like, you know. Then you get a freaking headache because you got an elbow in this ear or a foot in the back of your head. You know what I mean? And it's so stressful, and it does hurt, right? On all levels. Career and goals. It may appear when you need encouragement to persevere through challenges at work or when starting a new venture that requires long-term dedication. Remember I said about the boss, right? Something about the boss. Relationships. 414 can suggest creating a stable, secure, and supportive environment in your relationships. It often appears when you are on the brink of a new chapter, encouraging you to embrace personal transformation. What did I say about the 3? Being the phoenix rising up out of them ashes before I even started this reading. And that's where we're at today. The ashes of the fire with Aries and Sagittarius, divine timing. In Aries, being recognized or recognizing the influences over your mental body and how you react to it. Divine alignment, being in sync with your life's purpose, building stability in your spiritual journey. Remember, 13, I said 3, 1, the 4G. Unwavering determination in the face of obstacles. Remember I said about everything that these people have been throwing at me, I've been using as stepping stones. My channel has grown so much, and it's going to continue to grow. And every time I experience some sort of a supernatural attack by these fools, you guys come in and lift me up out of it by supporting this channel, helping it to grow, giving me a thumbs up, the beautiful comments, all of that. And that's what these fools are not seeing. They're attacking to try to hinder it, but all they're doing is helping you to grow. And I just told my counselor that yesterday. 4 appearing twice with the energy of 1 represents stability, hard work, responsibility, and building strong foundations. 1 symbolizes new beginnings, leadership, initiative, and creating your own reality. Number 9, another number 9, 999. Often associated with the end of a cycle, wisdom, and completion. How about that, collective? Isn't that beautiful? Right? Isn't that beautiful? This is very important to stay vigilant. Stay mentally, emotionally, and spiritually stable. You have healed. You have found solutions to your wounds, and you have healed anything that is unbalanced. You need to understand you're divinely protected. Sit on that throne proudly, collective. Sit on that throne proudly. You got your spirit team on these predators' aces. They're aces. And I'm not talking ace as in the number one. I'm talking about that thing when you sit on a throne that is aiming downward, that spews out sheet. Mm-hmm. Because you had 3 people from your past who have been violating your spiritual law. Master number 11. You've mastered your strength through the big and the small. You have mastered being rejected, alienated. There is not another soul but them 3 elements in that desert. You've mastered being deserted. Like I said, rejected, alienated, abandoned. You've mastered them wounds. Their scars, the scars still remain, but they're, for the most part, they are healed. And these are scars that constantly remind you of everything that you have been through. All the wounds and how you've managed to pick yourself up and ignite that light one more time. Your determination and your skill is what you are mastering. This is beautiful, collective. Right? So you're being asked to balance your masculine and feminine energies, but stand in your masculine energy and stand up for yourself. No means no. And the only reason why these idiots are planning something is because they're under karma. And now they want to compromise with you. Oh, I'm sorry for casting illusions over you. I'm sorry for coming into your dreams and attacking you with knives. I'm sorry for, throwing them daggers at your head and keeping you in anxiety. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. Yes, you did. The only reason why they're sorry is because now they got caught. And that's the only reason why they are sorry. You're never sorry for anything until you get caught for it. When you're truly sorry and you didn't get caught, you heal from it. We all have a past. And I don't care who you are, you've did something wrong. You've offended somebody, you've hurt somebody, you did somebody wrong, and you've paid for it. Guilty. Right there with you, collective. Guilty. 2-2. 22 could be significant. I'm seeing 999 could be significant. 8 could be significant. 11 could be significant. On the bottom of the deck, you have the 8 of Swords reverse. You are free from feeling trapped in your mind. You are free from these illusions of not feeling safe. You are free from these illusions of feeling rejected, alienated. You are free, beloveds. You are free. There's another 8. Yeah, the only thing they did was come in and studied you. That's what they're guilty of. Studying you. Being very immature. They were studying you and being very immature to see what they could get from you. What are you doing, right? Like in my case, the astral travelers. What are you working on over there? Let me come in and astral travel into your house and spy over your shoulder so that I could screw up what you're working on. And they did. Well, they think they did, but they actually didn't, right? Let me put a stronghold on that. But let's look what you did. What you did was, okay, you're going to put a stronghold on me. Let me show you how to tame that beast. Let me show you how to tame that beast. You're not as strong as what you think you. Master number 11. You have the confidence to not allow anybody to put that stronghold on you. See, the Architect Shemiah saying, look, you were strong. For some of you, you passed the test. You found peace when they were trying to throw them swords at you. You found peace trying to put you in a box, right? Put a stronghold on your truth, your wisdom. Yep. Somebody's being stopped in their tracks. So whatever moon, oh my goodness, my ears itchy. Whatever mood they're preparing to make, that is going to stop them. They're being stopped in their tracks. Okay. Yep. So it could be some sort of an institution. It could be a coven. It could be church people who are casting judgment down upon you because you're different. They're doing it. They could be doing rituals, prayer rituals, or coven rituals. Mm-hmm. Search for meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. And I feel like that's doing. This group of people are considering an alternative approach. They're preparing something. But what little do they know is the divine is also preparing something as well. Yep, that's what they're preparing to bring these people down. Sudden revelation offers freedom, breaking free of procrastination, and embracing the opportunities the change brings. So I feel the divine is stepping in and bringing down this group of people, whether it's a coven or a church. I hear a siren in the background. The divine is stepping in. Archangel Sandalphon heard your prayers, collective. And Archangel Shamuel is saying, listen, find peace within this because a change is occurring. These people are preparing something. They're preparing something.